single day. I'm gonna make something great. That's my way.
Hello and welcome to justcomparecars.com. My name's James and today I'm going to be doing a walk around video of this 2017 67 plate Nissan Navara Tekna. It's an automatic vehicle with 37,000 miles and full Nissan service history. It's also got the remaining amount of manufacturer's warranty from Nissan, which when from new is 5 years or 100,000 miles. So lots and lots left, as I'm sure you can appreciate. So we've been doing these walk around videos for quite a while now. We found them really popular because it means you get to view the vehicle from the safety and comfort of your own home and see the vehicle as if you were here in person. Basically, I'll go around the vehicle, I'll show you any marks, any scratches, any dints. We'll look at the wheels and the tyres. Give me words out, the wheels and the tyres individually. We'll look at all the panels. Once we've done that, we'll have a look in the back, we'll have a look inside. I'll show you the seats, look at the functionality inside. I'll even tell you what it smells like. Once we've done all that, we'll pop the bonnet, have a look at the engine, and then finally we'll have a look at the chassis and also the spare wheel. Obviously, if you feel like I've missed something or if you want to see something in a little bit more detail, please give us a shout. More than happy to do that, no problem at all. We work on total transparency. There's no point messing about. At the end of the day, when you get here, you're going to see the same vehicle, so we may as well show it you in full detail before you're here. Saves disappointment at the end of the day. A few things to mention before I continue. If once you've watched the video you're happy with what you see, you want to buy it, a small deposit will secure it, and we can deliver the vehicle pretty much anywhere in the world. Again, finance, we'll ask you for a deposit to cover the VAT. Once that's done, we go through an application. It takes about 5 minutes and we can usually get you a decision within about an hour. In most cases you can drive away the same day. I am recording the video in HD, so whatever you're watching it on, make sure it's on the best possible settings for this. I will apologise. When I started to do the video and pull it out, it wasn't raining, and in typical English sod's law, it started. I'm going to carry on. It's in nice condition, and I'm sure you can see through the few spots of rain that are on the vehicle. We'll start with the bonnet and then we'll work our way around. Obviously, if the rain turns torrential, I might stop. Bonnet's in great condition, there's no obvious damage. Something quite novel actually, I can't see any stone chips on here, which is unusual, so obviously whoever's driven it has obviously been careful. There are a couple of little dints that I'm noticing. I don't know if it's just the rain sitting on something, but here, can you see that? It's tiny, but it's there somewhere. It's not picking it up. It's minuscule, but anyway. Driver's side headlight, good condition. Front grille's in great condition, as is the passenger headlight. Front bumper. I think there's a small mark there, but I can't really see it very well. Can you see that? It looks like a little rub mark, but it's not bad. And then on the actual bumper itself, there's a little nick there. If someone's rubbed against a wall or something, it's not bad, but it's just a tiny little bit there. Right, so passenger side front wheel and tyre. It's a Continental tyre, wheels in good condition as you can see. Plenty of tread on the tyre. Right, so windscreen. There's no obvious chips or cracks. Passenger side wing mirror, good condition. Let's go down the side, the passenger side. Let's have a quick look for any marks, any scratches, any dents. It's a nice way to have a look at it first. Hopefully, as you can see, it's nice and shiny. There's no obvious damage on it. Let's have a walk down. And it's in great condition. Can't see any damage on it. There's something there. There's a tiny little mark there, I don't know what that is. If it's bird poo or something. There's a little mark there as well. I would say it's the size of a pinhead-ish. You will notice on these vehicles, I'm sure you know, but I'll tell you anyway, just in case you never know. Every day's a school day. These have got what appears to be 2 fuel caps. This side is your diesel, and then the opposite side is your AdBlue. That means that it's a ULEZ rated vehicle, which means that if you go into cities like London, Nottingham, Birmingham soon, Derby soon, it means that those congestion charges, you should get underneath that and duck underneath. These vehicles are phenomenal in regards to fuel efficiency. I think they quote 40-ish miles per gallon, but we've seen 45, 46 miles per gallon in them before, so it comes down to you and how you drive and what you're using it for. So, rear wheel and tyre, again, it's a Continental tyre, wheels in great condition. The rear tyre looks to be new. I can't see any other word for it, it looks new. So, rear quarter is in great condition. As you can see, it's got protectors on the rim. I don't know whether it's had a canopy on there at some point or not. There's certainly no previous proof of that. It's in good condition all around. Passenger side tail light is in good condition, there's no damage. So look at the tail. Rear door, tailgate, whatever you want to call it, is in great condition, nice and shiny, and no obvious damage. As you'll see, this one's got a tow bar. They will tow 3.5 tonne. It's the old style 8-pin electrics. These have got reversing sensors and reversing camera on the back. And I'm sure you know that it's got a 360 degree reversing camera as well, which I'll show you working when we get inside. All the trays inside are nice and clean. There's no obvious damage. It's obviously not had a hard life. It doesn't take a genius to figure that out. Nice and clean all round, to be honest. Sometimes see these chrome bumpers have got a little bit of damage. I don't know how they do it, but they're nice and clean. So let's go down to the driver's side now. Tail lights in great condition, there's no damage. So let's look at the rear quarter. There's that second cap. I'll show you inside there in a minute. So rear quarter, there's no obvious damage, but I'm just seeing a little mark here. You can see that? I can't feel it on my finger, which would usually be indicative that it would polish out. No guarantees, but it is there. So in there, as you'll see, you've got your AdBlue. It is a necessity, you do need to put it in there. The vehicle doesn't like it if you don't. Rear wheel and tyre, driver's side. This one's a mismatched tyre. It's an Accelera, I think. Plenty of tread on it. So the rear quarter is in great condition. Let's have a quick look at the roof before I go any further. So roof's nice and clean, there's no obvious damage. Roof bars are nice and tidy as well, there's no signs of any use on those. Obviously it's had a nice easy life. It looks like a director's vehicle, doesn't it, from the outset, I would say. Yeah, everything's really nice and smart. So right, let's go down the the driver's side now. Again, same principle as the other side. I'm just looking for any marks, scratches or dents on the paintwork. Just do that pass again. And I can't see anything at all on this side. Superb. Driver's side wing mirror. Again, it's in great condition. And onto the driver's side wing. Little bit of an optional extra bird poo there. Can't go into that, sorry, I'm not rubbing that out. But other than that, it's in fantastic condition. So, driver's side, front wheel and tyre, it's a Continental tyre. Wheels in great condition, and there's loads of tread. So it's got 3 Continentals, 1 Accelera on it. I don't know if it's got, sometimes these have continental spares. Have a quick look. It's actually got a continental spare, so you could put your spare on and you'd have a full set of continentals. Right, so let's have a quick look inside. Obviously this one is a Tekna Auto. So you will see that under the wing mirrors there are cameras. Under the front badge is one, and then obviously one at the rear, and that will give you a 360-degree reversing image. Also worth noting is if you've got your key in your pocket, you don't need to press a button, you just have to press that button, and that will open and lock the vehicle as well. It's already open at the moment, so I can't do that now. So, driver's door card is in great condition, there's no damage. A little bit of paint lift on that edge, do see that quite a lot. 4 electric windows, window lock, door lock, electric folding mirrors and your mirror control. Driver seat's electric, so it goes forwards, backwards. If you watch this part here, you can bring your nose up, you can bring the base up, the back will go forwards and backwards, and also if you watch this part here, you can pump that up as well, so you've got a real amount of manoeuvrability in that seat to make it comfortable for you. It's nice. Jump inside, just move it. I'm quite tall, so that's a bit for me. So it's a 7-speed automatic gearbox. As I say, manufacturer states I think between 40 and 45. 45 is really achievable, to be honest with you. And how often do you hear that with a pickup truck? Never. Steering wheel on the driver's side, on the steering wheel on the right hand side is your cruise control and also your voice command, and also you can answer your phone and hang up from there as well. The left hand side is basically your media center and your controls for your screen. Let's start it up actually. Fires into action straight away, no issues at all. As you can see, there's no warning lights on the dashboard. Everything's nice and clear. Start button there. Switch that off. It's just obviously saying the fuel's low. Media center. The size of the screen, I think it's a decent size. One of the best media centers in my mind in the pickup truck. Excuse me. In a pickup truck. It works really well. It's dead easy to use. What else can I say really? So yeah, you've got your nav. Obviously it's got, as you'll notice, auto windscreen wipers, auto headlights, etc, etc, etc. Lots and lots and lots of options. If you go into your information, you can get applications. So once you plug your phone in, it's like Apple CarPlay for instance, so you got Facebook, Google, all the things that you'd have on your phone. Obviously not advisable to use those while you're driving. DAB, FM, etc. So there's a pre-populated list under your DAB list. Gives you all your radio stations within that area, and obviously you can have favourites too. Let's just get rid of that. Reversing camera. Let's have a look at that. Obviously, put it in reverse, not neutral. As you can see, to the left hand side is your 360-degree view, and to the right is a reversing image. What I quite like is if you press camera, which is important for me, I think, when I'm towing or from parking up, you can't really see your left hand side, so that's a really important side. If you press your camera, it gives you your left hand side, so you're not going to damage your wheels on the curb, and also you can see the back. Another nice thing is if you are in drive, it will change automatically to the front. So if you're parking up against a wall or something like that and you don't damage your front bumper, it's a really nice option. Heated seats, both work, high and low. So look at the passenger seat. We'll have a look at the driver's seat in a little bit more detail in a second. The passenger seat, like I mentioned before, it gives you that indication that it's not been used very much and it's been used potentially as like a director's vehicle or something like that. The passenger seat doesn't feel like it's ever been sat into me. Bolsters are really dead firm. The material's really nice and subtle and very, very clean, as you can see. The dashboard, get rid of that. Dashboard, hopefully, as you can appreciate from that, is exceptionally clean. There is no damage inside at all. I can tell you as an ex-smoker, it's certainly not been smoked in. You can't get rid of that smell once it's been inside. It just smells dead clean. It doesn't, to me, it's neutral. There's nothing there isn't to smell. It's nice. I like it. Let's have a look at a few of the options. It's got dual zone climate control, air conditioning obviously. Let's just check what that's like. Let's turn that down to low, put it on, switch it off, put the air conditioning on. So that's onto there. Well, I can tell you straight away, it's got decent air conditioning. Comes on straight away and it's cold. I'm not going to push that, it's too cold for that today. And a few other options down here, basic stuff. USB and auxiliary, so you can plug your phone and charge in it. Switchable 4-wheel drive. Obviously it's advisable to stop, pop it in neutral, and then change it over, but you can do it, I believe, up to about 30 miles an hour, and it'll switch over no problem at all. Any more than that, I think you're going to be making damage, to be honest with you. Cup holder in the middle, armrest with cubby hole with another 12-volt socket in there. What else? I don't think there's anything else really to show you. Let me switch the engine off. I'll pop the bonnet and we'll have a look under there. Just have a quick look in the back. As you can see, all the seats are really nice and clean in the back. There's no damage at all, and it's in great condition. If I pop that up, you can see under there, you can have that up if you prefer, and there's a couple of cubby holes down there as well, and things like your jack and whatever else are in there. As you can see, obviously you can put spare number plates if you tow in, whatever, and other things in there as well. Let's have a quick look at the driver's seat. It does show a little bit more wear than the passenger, but as I say, I don't think that's been used. The bolsters are really nice and firm still, as is the material on the seat. It's obviously not been overused. It's been carefully used, if that's a good word, I don't know. It's obviously been loved. There's no two ways about it. You've only got to look at the paintwork outside to realise that. So let me shut that. Let's have a quick look under the bonnet. This is kind of how I like to see an engine, to be honest with you. You can see it's not been cleaned. There's no nasty silicone or anything on it. It's in good condition. The best part is you can see that because it's not been cleaned, there's no nasty oily residues on the turbo unit or anything like that. It's just in very, very good used condition. As you can see, the belts are in great condition as well. And there, and also there's obviously no nasty oily bits around the engine. And it's got full Nissan service history. No, it's been obviously very, very well maintained. All the fluids are clean and to a correct height. With obviously the manufacturer's warranty, it's worth always noting, to be honest with you, if your battery ever goes flat, the manufacturer's warranty even replaces your battery for you. How good's that? Unheard of, really. Right, let's have a quick look underneath. Obviously we've looked at the spare wheel already, but let's have a quick look. So there's no signs of any previous oil leaks. Everything's nice and dry underneath. Everything looks in good order. It's obviously not lived near the seaside because obviously there's no corrosion. Let's have a quick look at that back. Didn't notice obviously if it's spare as an alloy or steel, so it's a steel wheel and it has got a Continental on it. It's brand new Continental by the look of it. So I mean, what you could do is if you wanted to, you could change over the tyres from that one to that alloy and then obviously have that as a spare, and then you've got a full set of Continentals on it. Good tyres as well. Right, so I apologise, I do go on. We've come up to 20 minutes, so I'll stop there. Hopefully I've shown you everything that you would need to see if you were here in person, maybe a little bit more. Obviously it doesn't substitute a test drive, but I can tell you it drives fantastic. Started it from cold today, no smoke at all. Anyway, thanks for watching, appreciate it. Look after yourself, stay safe, bye bye.